Hey guys, Rorius here. I just thought I'd do a quick update video to make sure that everyone was aware that next week, for the whole week, is going to be one big stream. Every day except for one. I'm going to be streaming me making a game for a game jam. I'm going to be participating in the Community Game Jam, which is being hosted by a bunch of people. I heard about this through Brackies, who I heard about through Matty, so you can thank Matty for this. But this is a big old game jam that apparently 3,438 people are partaking in. I'm partaking under the name First Front Studios. It's an old studio name that I had from when I made some crappy games solo back in the day. So I thought I'd just go through what the game jam was, and the theme of course hasn't been revealed yet, that'll be revealed at the start of the jam. But it starts at 7 AM on the August 25th, which will be later for me. It'll be like the August the 25th. Oh, this was my time. Oh, okay, so 7 AM on the August the 25th. Yeah, so that's like an hour before I would normally stream on a Sunday. These are for me. If you go onto this page, I'll put it up here. It's itch.io/jam/CGJ. It'll probably show you your time for this. So for me, it's 7 AM on the Sunday, going through to, which will be like late at night on a Saturday for most of you, and then going through to the 1st of September at 7 AM. For me, the plan is for on the 25th, 26th, 27th, my time, there's going to be a stream. On the 28th, I have work, which I can't avoid. I mean, I probably could call in sick, but that's probably not a good idea. Then the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st are all going to be stream days. So I'm going to stream for about 4 hours, as I usually do, and I'm going to be just doing game dev stuff all week. On the one day that I'm not going to be streaming, there's going to be videos out. But one of the videos will be a little update video to talk about things. So, welcome everyone to the first ever Community Game Jam. Oh, well, if you want to see this trailer, I would recommend watching it just to see who's involved and that kind of thing. The jam has a couple of goals: bringing the community closer together, making games, and having fun. The jam was organized by the following people: Blackthorn Prod, Brackies, Danny, Jabrils, Saiku, and the Brackies Discord server staff team. So it looks like Brackies was quite involved in this, which is good. Like, I like their videos a lot. They're very informative. They're very useful for me to watch now that I'm like gearing myself up to get into this again. Thanks to Blackthorn Prod for creating the amazing art for this page and the trailer for the jam. Yeah, so that Blackthorn Prod must have made all the animation and stuff for the trailer and stuff like that. I'll put a timestamp in case you just want the TLDR, but I'll read through this for everyone else. The first step of the participation process starts now. It's time to get hyped. Clear your schedule, call in sick to work. Yes, this early. I only work once a week, so I don't like to skip work, just because otherwise I get no money. I'm on a contract system, so if I don't go to work, I don't get paid. Tell your parents, roommates, significant other that you will need food delivery service to your desk for an entire week. Yeah, so like, I'm only going to be streaming for 4 hours each day, so it's not going to be a huge requirement there. I think I'll manage. During this first step, you can also choose to create a team. So get back in touch with that long lost friend that does amazing art. Funny it mentions that. A friend of mine did actually approach me saying, "Oh, hey, are you interested in getting into some game dev stuff again?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm planning to do a jam." And they're like, "Oh, if you need art." Maybe. You need them. You don't have any friends with interest in game development? No problem. Head over to CrowdForge Jams CGJ and join a team. The second step is making sure that you have an itch.io account and press the big button on this page to join the jam. Don't worry, you are not forced to submit anything after you press the button, so go ahead and press it, even if you are not sure about being able to join. Yeah. So if you're interested, if anyone in the community is interested, go ahead and go to this page. It'll be linked in the description. I might also put a card in there if I remember. Actually, it's on that side. At this point, all you can do is wait and get excited about the jam. Make sure you read the rules so you know what's allowed and what isn't. This way, you can ask about stuff that's unclear before the jam starts. The theme will be announced when the jam starts. That way, everyone will start brainstorming at the same time. No, we can't give any hints about the theme. And then, for those who just want the TLDR, clear schedule, create team, go go solo, join the jam, read the rules, make games. Yeah. The games are going to be rated by these categories. And it's judged by other participants of the jam. I actually didn't know that. I'm learning this now. So it's good for me to read this too, because I need to familiarize myself with what's going on. The categories the games are rated in are game design, fun, innovation, theme, graphics, and audio. After the jam ends, a 2-week rating period starts, in which people can play and rate all the submitted games. And then the winners. With a judging system in place, there are obviously winners. Let's start by saying that if you smash that join button and upload a game before the deadline, you are already a winner. Aw, so wholesome. That's not what you wanted to hear. Alright, let's explain about the rewards then. Also, big thanks to Unity for providing the rewards for this jam. Oh, Unity are providing the rewards. Once again, I hadn't read this far in. For this jam, there are a couple of prizes for different winners. Overall winner, number 1 of all participants with the highest average score divided over all categories. This team or person did so great that they will be rewarded with a year-long Unity Pro subscription for their entire team of winners. Right, cool. Winner of each category will receive a bundle of assets from the Unity Asset Store, specifically handpicked for us for this jam. Ah, I see. In the bundle are tools related to many aspects of game development to give you a good palette to work from in the future. Right, yeah, so this is, the idea is it's supposed to perpetuate further use of, you know, Unity and game development. The participation winners, everyone that joins the jam are already winners, like we tried to tell you before. Because of this, everyone that joins the jam will get a discount code for the same asset bundle awarded to the category winners. This way you too can get some great hand-picked assets at a discount. Right, yeah. Because the organizers already know the theme in advance, we will merely be participators. If one of us gets voted to be a winner of a category, or the overall winner, prizes will be awarded to the next person instead. So yeah, so there's no like advantage given to the people who already know the theme. Okay, the rules. Like with most events, there are also some rules you have to follow during the jam. Like with most events, there are also some rules you have to follow during the jam. No, not safe for work games. Everything has to be made during the jam. This means you can't reuse any code or assets you made before the jam or from other sources. Interesting. So you can't even use like pre-made assets from the asset store, I guess. Huh. That's good to know. That means that I'm definitely going to want someone to help me with graphic stuff. You can use fonts from the internet as long as you have the correct license for it. Right, so any sort of open, free to use fonts are fine. Asset store assets are not allowed either, except for the ones that don't contribute to the game itself but make the workflow easier. Ah, right, so you can use the tools that are in the Unity Package Manager, except for the standard assets. So yeah, so you can't use any of the assets that were already made for Unity, by other people for Unity projects. Yeah, interesting. That's good to know, that's good to know. All game engines and frameworks are allowed. Right, yeah, so you don't have to use Unity if you don't want to. Generators are allowed, as long as you have some control over the output. Right, okay. I don't entirely know what a generator is. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments, but yeah, so that's it. That's all the things for this game jam. I just wanted to be a part of this because I wanted to push myself to actually make some stuff. It's been way too long since I've made anything. Game development, mod development, whatever. So I wanted to be a part of this so that I could get back into game development again. And I might continue to do this from time to time. So there might be future Game Jam Dev Weeks coming up. But we'll see how this one goes. We'll see how I do. This is going to be probably a bit of a mess, honestly, because it's been so long since I have actually used Unity properly. Like, I've touched it and I've seen bits of it. I've seen people using it, but I haven't actually like got my mitts on it in a long time. So I'm spending the week that this will be at the end of. This video is coming out at the end of the week that I should have hopefully familiarized myself with Unity. And then next week is a game jam. So yeah, if you're confused about the time that this is going to start, it should be 2 days after this video goes out that I'm doing the first dev stream, which will be followed by 5 more and a day where just videos come out. So yeah, hopefully that's clear. Hopefully you understand what's going on. Hopefully people aren't going to be annoyed by constant streams and no like normal videos, or very few normal videos. I also hope you'll support me in my endeavor, and that you support everyone else who is also taking part. And I hope that some of you will also join me, or during the game jam yourself. That'd be freaking awesome to hear some of you guys coming into this game jam because you heard I was doing it, and so you wanted to be a part of it. That'd be really cool. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, like, I think I've got someone lined up. It seems like I've got someone lined up for doing sound stuff. I mentioned that in a stream recently. But I'm not great at visual assets, especially 2D assets. I'm not too bad with 3D models and stuff like that, but the, like, pixel art and stuff like that, animation and visual assets, I'm atrocious. So if you're great at that, if you're fast, especially, you can, like, hammer out some quick, like, characters or animations or whatever, then you would be incredibly useful for me. Especially if you do, like, sprite work stuff with, like, small pixel stuff, because that's probably what I'm going to go for with my game. If I can't get someone to do the art stuff for me, I will do it myself, but it won't be nearly as good. If you go to First Front Studios on itch.io, you'll see my former work. The only thing I've ever uploaded to itch.io is this crappy phone game slash, I think, is it still available? No, it's actually not available on phone anymore. I think I can probably enable it to be available on phone again. But it's a little Unity game that it's like a puzzle game, except it's totally random chance. You've just got to click on one of the... You're presented with a series of these objects, and you've just got to click on one, and it will... Oops. Click on one, and it will fire off in a direction, which will then trigger that, whatever it hits, to fire off in a direction. And that'll trigger whatever it hits to fire off in a direction. And you've got to find a sequence that hits every other pip. They're all called pips. You hit one pip and it'll hit every other pip. And that's the solution. That's the only thing I've ever released on, like, for Unity. And it's really crappy, but it's just a proof that I technically can do everything in game development. But you see the quality of the background and stuff like that. I literally just, like, opened up Paint or, like, GIMP or something and just went, just colored it in. This is actually a 3-layered object. This one layer is the sand, one layer is the water, and then the third layer is the sky. And then there's a 3D, there's a sphere here with a texture around it to imply that it's glowing. Yeah, same with the sun. The sun actually rotates, and there's, like, the little light beams rotate around. It's great. It's great, but it's really bad too. So yeah, if you really want to help me with art, I would appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it, because I'd rather have some level of score in the visual category than like 1 for the crappiest visuals ever. But yeah, to reiterate, I'm joining a jam. A whole week's gonna be all about the jam. Join me if you will. I would love to have you guys hang out in the stream to give me suggestions and stuff like that, and help me along with my process. Help me, like, brainstorm ideas, especially on the first day. But yeah, otherwise, I will be, I'll be going head on into this project relatively solo. If you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. Yeah, stay tuned. Game dev coming soon. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.